The best small phones of 2023 revealed. Pocket size perfection. Buying the best product on the market can be challenging, and that's why we're to help you and recommend our best 5 products on the market. Remember to check out the description below for more information and pricing. Best overall, iPhone 13 mini. The iPhone 13 mini enhances its diminutive predecessor to provide a portable device that mainly avoids trade-offs. When compared to its contemporaries, the mini is also absurdly small. You can use it without any difficulty with one hand, and its flat panel design is as neat as that of a current iPhone. The 5.4-inch OLED screen is more detailed, sharp, and dazzling than before. The notch is now smaller, but still protrudes at the top. For now, this is one of the best small phones you can consider. Although refresh rates are still limited to 60 Hz, iOS is fast enough that this rarely affects users. The main 12-megapixel sensor gives great results with the aid of optical images and improved light gathering, so the shooting specifications are very strong. The cameras were also upgraded. Both the 12-megapixel wide-angle main camera and the 12-megapixel ultrawide camera now have larger sensors that let in more light. The ultrawide now has autofocus as well. However, cinematic mode and photographic styles are new this year. Mind you, a telephoto lens would have been more useful than an ultrawide. Apple's A15 chipset allows the Mini to outperform other smartphones despite its little size. Best Android. ASUS ZenFone 9. Most small Android phones can't be called small by the same definitions we got just 5 years ago, but the ASUS ZenFone 9 eschews thought and brings a true one-handed experience. Even the side-mounted fingerprint sensor can be used to scroll content on the screen, enabling new ways of one-handed uses that aren't often seen. In addition to that, ASUS has packed a huge battery inside, as well as the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. That means you are going to get the best performance from an Android phone right now, and battery life that will make you wonder what sort of voodoo magics ASUS worked on the phone. 2-day battery life is normal with ZenFone 9, and that's almost hard to believe when a phone is this fast. ASUS also packed in a truly superb camera, plus a 3.5mm headphone jack on board, making us wonder why other OEMs can't get their acts together and include one. All in all, the ZenFone 9 offers a great overall experience that's only limited by a lack of availability in the US. Best Foldable. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. If there's any one specific reason to get a foldable phone, it's to fit a bigger display in an actual pocketable form factor. That's precisely why the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 is the best foldable phone for fans of smaller phones. Case in point, it might have a giant 6.7-inch display on the inside, which is anything but small or pocketable, but the Flip 4 folds in half when you're done with it, giving you the convenience of a small phone size and big screen when you need it. With the Galaxy Z Flip 4, Samsung has upgraded the battery size and added in a more powerful and power-efficient processor, meaning you will easily get all-day battery life on a single charge. The charging was also upgraded 15 watts on the Flip 3 to 25 watts on the Flip 4, meaning it won't take 20 to 30 minutes to fill it up enough to get you through a particularly busy day. As with most Samsung phones, you can also expect years of software support. The camera experience has also been upgraded. It now takes better low-light shots faster than the Flip 3, and Samsung software has gotten smarter too, handling things like motion better than ever. Best Flagship. iPhone 14 Pro. The iPhone 14 Pro Max's design looks very similar to last year's 13 Pro Max, which is to say, it seems a lot like the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Apple's stuck with the same general design language for the last couple of years, and while that may not quite make the iPhone 14 Pro Max a visual breakthrough, this tried-and-true design offers very little to complain about. The stainless steel frame is luxurious, the frosted glass back looks and feels incredible, and small details like the button and haptic feedback are as exquisite as you would expect. Most smartphones today have a nice fit and finish, but the iPhone 14 Pro Max still feels like a step above. You get two main benefits for putting up with the iPhone 14 Pro Max's gargantuan size. The first of which is an expansive 6.7-inch display. That display is an OLED one and has a resolution of 2796 by 1290, working out to the same 460 ppi pixel density of the smaller iPhone 14 Pro. What's also been a treat is the dynamic island. Gone is Apple's notch, and in place is a solid black bar at the top of the screen. Apple's camera game has been on point for the last few years, and the 14 Pro Max improves things yet again. Apple's stuck with 12 megapixel camera sensors since the iPhone 6, but with the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max, you get a brand new 48 megapixel main camera with an f1.78 aperture and sensor-shift optical image stabilizations. Using the added resolutions of the sensor, the 48 megapixel main camera can also be used as a 2x optical zoom lens. The 48 megapixel camera also shines even when the lights come down. Taking a picture in a dimly lit room isn't a challenge at all for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. It has no problems continuing to show great colors, incredible detail, and natural bokeh. With the new always-on screens, dynamic islands, considerable camera upgrades, and A16 Bionic chipsets, there's a lot to sink into with the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Best value: iPhone 12 mini. The Apple iPhone 12 mini is the best 5.5-inch smartphone available today, and it's easy to see why. Even though it's smaller than the options in the main iPhone line, it still maintains its dedication to the seamless Apple ecosystem and user-friendliness. The iPhone 12 mini is designed well inside and out. From its bright OLED display to its IP68 water and dust resistance, this iPhone 12 mini will last for a long time. You'll also get MagSafe wireless charging and compatibility with MagSafe accessories. Better than all of that, though, is the fact that the iPhone 12 mini features Apple's fastest processor to date, the A14 Bionic processor. You'll also get the same camera as the larger and more expensive iPhones, which is a huge plus. This means you get a high-quality rear camera that features amazing low-light performance and 4K video recording capabilities, making it one of the best low-light camera phones on our list. Of course, since this iPhone 12 mini is smaller, you won't get as large of a battery as other iPhones. However, it should still last you a full day's worth of use. Also, be aware that the iPhone 12 mini starts at a baseline of 64 gigabytes of internal storage, instead of the 128 gigs that you see in the larger screen phones. Thank you for watching. If you like this video and want to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel, and also hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos.